Happening now at 4, we are tracking new developments in D.C.'s budget battle. Immigrants in the district are pushing back on Mayor Muriel Bowser's attempts to repeal the city's sanctuary law. The potential change was included in her 2026 budget proposal, but it comes as the Trump administration continues mounting pressure on localities they say are standing in the way of the president's deportation efforts. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz is live at the Wilson Building to break all of this down for us. Rafa?
Yeah, Simone, D.C. is among the 500 jurisdictions deemed a sanctuary city by the Trump administration. Now, the federal government has threatened legal and enforcement action against those jurisdictions that they say are standing in the way of immigration laws.
As a daughter of immigrants, a former teacher of immigrant students at Carlos Rosario School, and now an attorney for immigrant workers at First Shift Justice Project, this is personal.
Today, immigrant groups testified before the D.C. Council against Mayor Muriel Bowser's attempt to do away with the law that limits the cooperation between D.C. agencies and federal immigration authorities.
It feels like we're just a bargaining tool, right? Like whenever we're needed, we're brought into the conversation. Whenever we're not, we're discarded.
In her 2026 budget proposal, Mayor Muriel Bowser included a provision that would repeal the Sanctuary Values Amendment Act.
It's the only place that we found in our law that references D.C. as a sanctuary.
Under this law, local law enforcement and the D.C. jail can only hold an immigrant beyond their release date so that they can be picked up by ICE if federal authorities have a warrant or a judicial order.
So where we are with regard to working with immigration authorities is that if they have a lawful judicial order, then we will, of course, cooperate.
Today, Chairman Phil Mendelson said he opposes repealing the law and can't see the mayor's plan moving forward.
It's tucked into a 300-page budget support act in the hopes that nobody will notice.
Advocacy groups say they believe the GOP's attack against the district will continue even if the city changes immigration policies.
The mayor is really obeying in advance. This was an unforced error on her part because it just doesn't reflect the values of the people of D.C.
As Mayor Bowser faces mounting pressure from the White House, she proposes,
We are happy to work with the council on making sure that provisions that were reflected there are raised up, but we don't think that having it in statute is the way.
Yeah, just back in April, Mayor Muriel Bowser defended D.C.'s immigration policies in a letter to federal officials. And I want to be clear, D.C. is not the only local jurisdiction with this type of legislation or law in place. Montgomery County and Fairfax County also have similar statutes in their laws as well. Simone?
All right, Rafa, appreciate your reporting on this for us tonight. Thank you.